Hello YouTube. Today I am going to be talking about something interesting, to say the least. I'm going to be talking about children in our legal system, in modern society. I tend to, a lot of the times, get the vibe that children, or just people under the age of 18, seem to be regarded as vulnerable, easily exploitable, all that. Part of the problem I see is, one, kids aren't as stupid as people make them out to be. And another thing I see is, you've heard the saying, innocent until proven guilty. I sometimes see it in our legal system is innocent until proven guilty unless a kid is involved. Meaning, a lot of the times, a crime involving a child can a lot of the times reach a guilty verdict a lot easier than if that crime involved someone who was over 18. Also, I see a lot of the times how, more or less, I also see kids are starting to get their rights the same way as women did back in the 20s, black people in the 60s, gay people in the 90s, etc. People may not see it, but the groups I've described got their rights more or less in the same way kids are starting to now. It didn't all happen at once. It was a very, very, very slow process. And over time, it's more or less started to balance out. I see the same thing happening with people under 18. My stance on this is, I think they shouldn't have the same rights as adults, but more or less, it should at least be younger children I could understand, but I'd say children over the age of 10 should be allowed to at least have some say in the things that their parents sign them up for or sign them out of. Like, if it's something they want to do, or something they don't want to do and their parents are forcing them to, I think that can sometimes be a problem. A good example is going to church. While I have nothing against the Christian faith and nothing against religion in general, I see a huge problem when people try to force it on other people, especially their own children. I think that not only is it extremely ineffective, but it actually can alienate you from your child, as well is I wouldn't say encourage, but fuel things like rebellion in that child and feelings of powerlessness, despair, negative emotion. I think what should happen is, I think parents should still, more or less, be able to exert their parental authority, but they should not be able to exert it in situations where the child more or less did nothing wrong and it's outside of their control. I think that's a huge problem. That's all I'm going to talk about for this discussion. Please subscribe and share if you agree. As I say in all of my videos, any hate mail or unconstructive comments telling me I'm wrong without saying why. I don't mind if you tell me I'm wrong, just please have a good reason. Anything else will be deleted. Thank you. Have a nice evening, and I think that covers it.